Hello, Star Wars fans! Hey, you know there's just 200 days until Christmas 2022, and oh my goodness, it's been a morning. Today is trash day here, take out trash, and many of you know that I use some caffeinated water. I use Mio Energy in my water to help with caffeine. I'm not a huge fan of coffee. The coffee's okay, but I have to infuse it with lots of additives to make it drinkable for me. So I had to put like flavored creamer in it, and it's almost not coffee by the time I get done with it. So I use this Mio Energy. Well, we had a little Mio Energy incident just a few minutes ago. And I've got some here on my beard. I've got and my goodness, look at that. we had a Mio Energy incident. You guys are going to have tons of fun with this. I know. Where's my friend Meg? You guys, it looks like we had an elf just. Oh my goodness! So, so I'm already off to a good start, and so here we go. Meg's uploading her breakdown right now. I've got to get these. I got to get now. My hands are stained with that Mio Energy. This is going to be great today. You guys see my hand motion to be like, what's on Santa's hands? It's not elf blood. I'll say that right off the bat. I'm excited about watching this episode with you all today. And as you know, I have not seen this yet. Nothing's been spoiled from the actual episode itself. Of course, I am familiar with the spoilers from Jason Ward and MakingStarWars.net. Read all of those. We had a great discussion yesterday, and we'll see how it goes today as we watch it. And I've seen Star Cabal said he didn't really care for it all that much. I also saw that the Gold Man. He's like, I just saw his thumbnail, so I don't know too much. As I was getting the live stream ready and all of that. So hey, Ghost Rider, hello. Saw the episode last night in the X-Wings watch party. Very good. Here to take your take since you're more positive. This era of Star Wars. Well, we'll see how it goes. Trev, good to see you. So off the bat, hey, we've got a couple of changes here coming to the channel, and one of the things is that if you are a Patreon member, that I created a discussion yesterday, and you can post a question to Santa in that or to me in that discussion thread, and we'll treat it like a super chat. It's one way you can save money by super chatting without having to pay for it every single time. So I'll treat them just like a super chat. And big thanks to Meg for kicking that off. And we've already had a couple of questions there. We will address it as we get going, and I'll put them in here as well. So there's that. And then, Thursdays. So tomorrow, we normally do a fan film review with my friend the Magic Maker. We're going to continue to do that. I think it's important for the community, and it's really good to kind of champion the folks who are putting so much time and effort and talent into creating these. I saw that, Meg. Indeed, your question was very deep. It was really good. So we're going to follow up the fan film reviews on Thursdays with the Magic Maker. We'll start off with that, and then we will go into a community discussion. So for anybody who is a member here in YouTube or in Patreon, and you would like to maybe come on and talk about the latest Kenobi episode, or maybe the next upcoming Kenobi episode, or some announcement that they've made that you're really interested in. So we will allow you to come on to the live stream and talk about those things. Reefer Man didn't like the episode. Too many nitpicks. Well, let's. I don't want to have it spoiled just yet. Just want to make those. So let me bring up a couple things here so that we can get this party started. Let's get this watch party going. And as I saw, Trev made the comment yet. He hasn't watched it yet. But 38 minutes seems short. I was thinking about that. And even yesterday, as I was talking about this with Jason Ward, it seemed like this is an in-between episode. So we had the build-up, introduction, where we are in the time period, episode 1, where Kenobi is, what's going on. And, of course, Leia gets abducted. Episode 2, pretty good. I enjoyed it. I know there's a mixed bag on it, but I enjoyed episode 2 quite a bit, especially as I kept rewatching it. And the adventure, it was really an adventure episode where you get Kenobi going out and encountering Reva, the Inquisitors, rescuing Leia, and escaping. Pretty fun episode for me. Episode 3, Vader's back. Well, all of that's great, right? Then episode 5 and 6, I know what's coming. 5 seems really, really involved. There's a lot of very interesting things coming there. I believe, well, again, I've got to watch this, but at least right now, my thought is that episode 5 is going to be the flashback to the Clone Wars era. We'll see Anakin and Obi-Wan training, and you get that flashback that people really are excited to get to see with Hayden and Ewan. And then episode 6, of course, the season finale. So where does episode 4 fall? Right? Where does episode 4 fall? And as I was talking with Jason, it's like, I'm not even sure what's going to happen exactly tonight. I do know a good bit of what's going to happen or this morning. But where does this fall? How's it going to get broke up and what's going to happen? So I'm not surprised that it's a shorter episode. I did say in my predictions that it was under 45 minutes. And that's the reason why. I just like reading Jason's leaks. I'm like, there's not a lot in there, right? There's not a lot packed in there. So I'm not surprised about that. So let's get this started. As I do this, you guys will see up above my shoulder here, it'll be playing behind the counter. There's a little filter on there too to kind of darken it, so it's not just playing through. That keeps from the copyright strike. You'll see the counter where we are in the episode. I will start the counter as soon as that Disney Plus logo goes by and it starts. Okay, so just so you know, if you're trying to follow along where we are in the episode, and that's how that'll play out. So let's get it up here. There goes the Disney Plus logo, and start. There we go. Get to recap. The writing's pretty bad. Okay, so we've got some. Meg, this is great. One does not read Jason's leaks. One absorbs Jason's squirts. Oh my goodness. Very funny. There's Reva sending out the probes. Oh my goodness. Yogurt says this is reminiscent of a Rebels episode. Dara Varma's character there. We know at the end it'll be in here, the Path. And of course we get the name drop here of Quinlan Voss. And in later episodes or analysis, people saw another name on the wall there that was quite interesting. There's Ned. And here we go. Leia, of course, meeting with Reva. Reva's going to take her along the way. She's already killed the guy that Leia was supposed to meet up with. And now Reva has Leia in custody. Here we go. That's driving me crazy. Fitz doesn't think he did well in the predictions. Well, I know I got one right. I'm hoping I got at least two. I think the bonus question I got nailed down. I said Reva's going to interrogate Leia. That's again reading Jason's leaks and just where the story is. I'm pretty confident that's going to happen. Oh, okay. There's Obi-Wan kind of coming to after taking that beating from Vader. He really wasn't a match for Vader. And there's been a lot of speculation. Okay. Indira's character. Are we going to get the blue hyperspace in the scene? Hey, is Echo Base here? Our friends over at Echo Base. Hey, good to see you guys. Disappointed in the episode. So this is my first watch through. We'll see how this goes. Back to tanks, right this way. We're expecting him to get treated. Lots of folks milling around. There he goes. Obi and some Bacta. Oh, we had several people. Oh yeah, his shoulder's quite burned. Several people predicted that was the case. He's having. Oh, look at that! They're both in Bacta. Oh, this is quite interesting. They're both. He's coming too. Oh, wait. You got to go back in. Get back in there. Where's Leia? Well, Fort Inquisitorius there. Oh, that's just like out of New Hope. That's so reminiscent of A New Hope. Huh. Jedi sympathizer. She's a little girl. He will come for me. Oh, there's Reva calling him Obi-Wan again. I know a lot of folks have some issue with Leia knowing his name's Obi-Wan. No one's coming for you. Broken. Here we go. This is, again, Jason Ward told us we were going to get broken. O'Shea Jackson's character. There he is. Yeah. 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 No idea what the Empire's capable of. He might know better. I don't know. Yeah, Trev. Uh-huh. That's what I was going to say. You know, Obi-Wan's been in hiding. He has an idea because, I mean, of course, he was in the Clone Wars. He knows all about what is coming there with the Empire. He fought in those wars. He knows what Palpatine's about. But he's also been in hiding for, 10 years. Nur, there you go. That's all we have. Yeah, Mustafar system. Yeah. Yeah. Like, sewage. Are we going to get hyperspace? That's, we've got the. Yeah. We've got our predictions game. Of course, in the predictions game, there are a few questions we're looking for. We're looking for hello there. Are we going to get a hello there anytime? We're looking for hyperspace. Are we going to see him in hyperspace? Matt says no hyperspace again. Dang it. And the other one that's in there is I've got a bad feeling about this. Right? Those are just three basic kind of questions that they're going to put those things in there. Yeah, coming out, but we want to see them in hyperspace with the blue swirlies, Oh. See, this would be so good if right now that was blue hyperspace back there behind. Almost there. And see, she could go to have a seat, and boom, you come out of hyperspace. And then I would get a bonus point. I need found that a path. There you go. So this term, a path, is being used repeatedly. We had that in the last episode as well. Oh, the little emblem that's on there. And here we got Reva's interrogating her. So again, how did he die? Yeah, she's trying to be empathetic, right? That's not too bad. Fitz, no. No. Yeah, she's a kid. Oh, we're gonna ramp up the interrogation a little. Oh, Meg's spicy this morning. Meg, I see your comments. A little spicy. Spicy Meg. Prisoner transport. There's Indira. Is her cover intact? This is where we find out. We're gonna walk right in. No! Hey, I like the music. Meg. I have a really spicy Meg. Meg, do you need a Snickers? You're not you when you're hungry. Oh. Identification. Here we go. What happens if you walk through there without clearance? Yeah. Fitz. Meg's review is going to be interesting today. Indeed, it will be. You looking at me? I'm looking at you. You looking at me? Oh, I did not, Meg. Kev Z, thank you. Oh, funny. Well, she pulled it off. Now, not to say that that's not going to raise a couple of red flags that it may come back and catch up with her. But look, so far, we're in, plugging into the network here. Here we go. Fishy fish. Oh, there's Obi-Wan. Gonna swim in. Interesting. There it goes. So two other questions. Somebody calls him Ben. Another is he's called Kenobi. Those are more prediction questions. So we look for Ben. She just said Ben. And now the next is, will somebody say Kenobi? That's we'll find out if that happens. Meg, Meg, you are extremely spicy. Extreme. remember, remember that time when Obi-Wan swam in Phantom Menace? Oh, look here, he's swimming again. How's that make you feel? You feel nostalgic yet? Oh. Hey, there's her little buddy. We also have a droid gets called by a name, not just a droid, but they actually get referred to by name. So is she gonna call her Lola? Meg, I swear I'm nice. Hey, we got a little seeker droid. Tala. Oh, they're everywhere. They're floating around everywhere. Oh, here we go. Is her gig up? The gig is up. Trev, secret droid by name. Tala's in trouble. We're having a little. Nice. They're ramping up the tension with the music. I like the red eye there. Meg, thank you for the super chat, Meg. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it so much. A galaxy far, far away, and yet Lola is still an Apple product with a diminishing battery life. Hope Leia brought a USB-C. I thought Apple used FireWire? Is that it? I don't know. I'm not an Apple guy. And it always kills me with these comms. Oh, she just called him Ben again. Did you hear that? Kev, the UK is about to create a charger to rule them all. Wouldn't that be nice? One kind of charger for everything. I do like the USB-Cs, by the way. Oh, use a little mind trick. Oh, over there. I had some company. Yeah. Yeah. USB-Cs are handy. I like them. All right. Kenobi. There we go. We got Kenobi. Just Kenobi. Another point. If you said Kenobi on the predictions, I've got a good feeling about this. My predictions. That is. Well, I have to say, so far, look, I've been seeing the negativity about Riva. So far, I'm liking this side of her. I like this. Is this going to go back to A New Hope again? Oh, look here. Nice. Riva's like, I love that little interaction there. That was great. That little girl can act. The girl playing Leia. My goodness, what a great actress she is. Look, for a kid, especially. I love the interaction between Riva and her. That is a great scene. RF Gaming. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, good to see that. What are they hiding? Let us see. It's a tomb. Interesting. Yeah, we should. Good try. So it looks like what is that in? Oh my! What is that in Jurassic Park? That the like the little mosquitoes encasing is it amber? Oh shoot! The yellow like rock substance. It Trev will know what it is. Bunch of dead Jedi. What's that stuff that the in Jurassic Park where they? Oh look, we got a youngling even. Is that the kid? Yeah, it's amber. Yeah, they look like they're preserved in amber. I like the score. Look, so far there's a lot in here that I'm really liking. Well, oh, here comes Indira. How's this going to go? Boy, she. Yeah, Jurassic Park Amber. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. Oh, Kenobi, light the blue. Yeah, yeah. I think, she's fixing to die too, Trev. Kenobi's got her. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're saying about this, Darren. If look, the internet does what the internet does. Path has people among us. Reva. So help. On Florum. Florum decorum. Florum. Reefer man. Oh, beep, beep. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've talked about this a couple times. Will. We're trying to figure out if there's any meaning to that. It's him. There she goes to interrogation. Oh, Tala. I like this. Look, I like the score. I think they're doing a fine job with the music. I've seen some complaints about it not being not enough of John Williams score. But right here we've got John Williams Kenobi theme. Really good. They're doing a really nice job of building the emotion with the music. Oh, there you go. Oh, we've got. Here we go. Uh-oh. We got a crack in the glass. We're fixing to get some water intrusion. Oh. Reflexes are coming back. Calling some of that Clone Wars. Oh, who's in the area with it? Oh, yeah, they are. You gotta hold that. Hold it back for just a minute. Yes, the Stanleys. I'll get her. Go. You can hold it for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let the water in. Close the door. Close the door, Tala. He can go out the water. He can go out the window. Yes, he is using the force here. Thank you, Trev. Another point on on the predictions. Oh, run. It's a rough day to be a stormtrooper. This one. Well, I mean, where was it? He was having a bit of an issue still yet using the Force. Now, his reflexes with the lightsaber and all of that is working really well. Oh, here we go. We saw this from a trailer. Oh, we got a little droid there. Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, Darth Elvis. Hot dang. Good to see you, my friend. Ooh, lighting in that scene looked pretty bad. Traitor. Oh, again. Then you die. Some of the lighting here and there is not great. Oh, what do we got? Oh, oh, we got some. That didn't look great either. Okay, so we got a couple of wonky. Yeah, these air speeders coming in. Yeah. There's the red blaster bolts people were talking about. What? Kenobi using a blaster. So uncivilized. There it is. If you said Kenobi using a blaster, you get that. Light the blue, you get the point. Get in! Hurry. Oh, she's coming. Wade. Destroy them. Oh, Wade. Wade, we barely knew you. But they got away, Kenobi and the kid. Oh. Yeah, what was in those crates? Well, fifth brother ain't a happy boy. Yeah, Reva's in trouble, I think. Oh, Vader! Vader! He's... Oh, she's... Fifth brother's like, choke her more! Inquisitors fighting with one another. Oh, that's a good question. Do we count that as fighting? Arguing with one another? Put a tracker on the ship. They're tied on the end of a string. This is just... just like The Last Jedi. Just like The Last Jedi. That's going to have people grumpy too, right? It will follow. Oh boy. Load the speeder. Not the Tantive. Just, yeah. Darth Elvis, Last Jedi rules. I'm happy. Yeah, so it's just like Snoke. What we got going on here? There's O'Shea Jackson. Where's Wade? Wade is in the water. Wade's waiting in the water. Bad joke. Too soon. Leia actually seeing people dying for her. Reva's Snoke theory confirmed. No, Vader was in the Snoke role that time. That'll have people grumpy there. And then, of course, you get, is this actress Rose Tico's mom? That's a good question, Trev. Again, the music's really good. Yeah, how little of Hayden we've gotten. Only 2 eps left. Okay, so I'm starting to see maybe why people are grumpy. I'm enjoying this episode. Where's Lola? There's Lola. We did not get a droid called by name yet. Lola beeps. What's up with this? Oh, Lola's the tracker. Oh, so yeah, Lola's the tracker. Would definitely be with Leia. Wherever Leia goes, she takes Lola with her. Reva inserting the tracker into Lola, or programming the tracking mechanism into Lola. I get it. Oh my goodness. Let me stop the timer. Turn that off. Hey, here I am again. I'm going to be that guy. I liked it. Look, yeah, Lola's no longer a showgirl. She's a snitch. Wow. You know what? I liked the episode. I don't know that I'll have to watch the videos, and I know we've got Spicy Meg getting ready to drop her review. Our friends from Echo Base Network were stopping in earlier. They enjoyed, or they did not enjoy the episode. I should say, Astromech Jeremy. Hey, great episode. I loved it. I thought it was a good episode. Trev. A good episode, not great, but solid. I agree. I think it's a solid episode. All the things I really enjoyed. My goodness. It was, hey, Reefer Man's going to go catch Miss Marvel. I'll probably catch that tonight with my wife. Ghost Rider. I have issues with it. Only a 4 out of 10. Ooh, there's a hot take. Fitz gives it a 7 out of 10. I'd probably give it, Reefer Man. Reefer Man also not a happy camper. 3 out of 10. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it had a Clone Wars feel to it. I thought it did. We had Kenobi with the lightsaber reflexes coming back. His force skills are still a challenge for him. It takes a lot of effort for him to push back the water there. He was really struggling to use the force in that manner. The reflexes were coming easier, but not the force push there to hold the water back. Look, I'm somewhere up there around an 8, 7, 8, something like that. Rob D. Oh, thank you so much. Ghost Rider overall for the series is 5 out of 10. And here's where I'm maybe picking up on it, and I'll have to watch again. I'm going to have to watch and see what people's complaints are. But my sense is that it's not enough Kenobi and Vader, right? They want Kenobi and Vader interacting with each other. They want more of that, less of everything else. That's my sense. And in this episode, we didn't get a lot of that. We had a little bit in the back to tanks where they were both getting back to treatments, and they're kind of struggling. I like the juxtaposition of Vader getting his back to treatment and Kenobi getting his back to treatment at the same time. That was really good. And then great suspense. Leia, the actress's acting is superb. Oh my goodness, that girl's got a future. She is wonderful. Really, really loved it. And then I think Reva and Leia's interaction, fantastic. I've not been like super hyped on Reva For me, it's been like, eh. And this episode is the best of her acting that I've seen in the entire series. Her just being angry Inquisitor isn't really all that interesting to me, right? But to see her trying to manipulate Leia, and Leia not having it, Leia trying to manipulate her not having it, like this battle of wills and trying to outsmart one another. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, Darth Elvis. Suspect the second season will be announced after the finale. Perhaps so. Yeah, Logan. I agree. Best casting. Yes. Really good. Darren, they need to blow it out of the park with the last two. Well, here's the thing. I think that the last two are going to do a lot of good. It's still going to get criticism from the people who just want, right? If you came into Kenobi wanting just Kenobi and Vader, toe-to-toe, how do you say that word? Mano a mano. You're not getting a lot of that, are you? And I suspect that is what's got people the grumpiest, right? You wanted to see Vader and Kenobi going at it. Battle of wills, battle of smarts, ducking and diving, right? You wanted to see them, the pursuit, the chase, the battles, right? You want a lot of that. But 6 episodes of just that, like, hey, Geek and Girl Sisters, hey, I saw your predictions in there. I think it'd be tough. Leia loved the episode. I did too. Like I am up there around an 8. I'm around an 8 out of 10 for me. I haven't given any episode a 10 out of 10, but boy, this one seemed really good to me. Really good. Oh my goodness. Love the Kenobi and the young Leia stuff. Me too, Elvis. Me too. I'm enjoying this story. I didn't expect this to be 4 hours when it's all compiled together, or even 3 hours. Look, if you had a movie, let's think you got a 3-hour movie of Kenobi, right? You're going to the theater to watch a 3-hour movie of Kenobi. Is it nothing but a 3-hour action movie? No story, just action? Because that's what it seems to me. And maybe I'm being too hypercritical of the people who are being critical. But did you come in wanting to see 3 hours of action? Nonstop, don't take a breath, just hammering each other for 3 hours? I don't know. I'm just kind of questioning. Like, I expected a story and to be interspersed with fights. I'm getting that. I feel good. I'm really liking it. Spot on, Santa. Spot on. Okay. Well, hey, let's get into the predictions here. I do want to go through the predictions. It's a great way to kind of review the episode together, you guys. Hey, Chillmonger, good to see you. Good to see you. My biggest gripe, let me get this highlighted, was the lightsaber slicing. Oh, okay. Yeah, not chopping arms off. Okay. Yeah, just impacts, not not severing limbs. I get you. Darth Elvis, the show's a winner for me. For me too. It's a winner for me. I'm loving it. Here we go. Let's get the predictions up, and I'll increase the size so that you guys can read the questions with me and go through this together. Look, so here we go. Chillmonger. Hey, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being part of the game here as well. I saw your predictions are in here. So hello there. Somebody says it. I saw several memes this last week where Leia says, "Dad, say hello," and he goes, "Hello," and he could have said, "Hello there," Like, it doesn't have to be the hello there. Right? It could have just been hello there, like that. Like that would have been fine. But we didn't get it. We did not get hello there again in this episode. So the no's get the point. Again, you can see I said yes, we would, but we did not. The second one, I've got a bad feeling about this. I've been expecting it sometime in the show. I thought perhaps we would get it this episode because just based on Jason Ward's leaks, I knew there was going to be going into, in base Inquisitorius and just going in there, right? And the plan, somebody would say, oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Like the plan. But no, that didn't happen. So no's get the point here. And again, I'm 0 for 2. So Santa's not doing so well so far. Kenobi, somebody says it. Not his full name, just the last name. We did get that. So that was good. Santa finally getting a point. 36 people agreed with me, though. It's not helping me catch up. Ben, somebody just calls Obi-Wan by his secret identity name. And yes, that did happen. So yeses get the point there as well. Now, here's the next one. And for all the accusations I get of cheating, I'm not doing so well this time. I think it happened last time because I got 18 out of 20. This time I'm already down 3 because Light the Blue. I knew he got really injured by Vader. I knew he was going to be going through some rehab. He was going to be getting healed. And I didn't expect him to light the blue. So I said no, but he did. Yes, he did. So people who said light the blue, that he would light his own lightsaber, not somebody else's, did get the point there, 23 people. Red saber is lit by somebody. Yes, indeed. I think we're going to get a red saber in every single episode. This is pretty much a gimme question. All you have to say is yes. You can see like everybody here is saying yes. How many responses do we have here on this? We've got 38. So 38, let's see, out of 38, how many people said yes to this question? Light the red. 36. Only 2 no's. So there you go. Light the red. Everybody gets a point there. Spinny. An Inquisitor saber spins. I'm afraid that we may have seen the only time that's going to happen. I'm going to take that back. Based on what I know of the leaks on Jabim, which is next week, we might get some spinny next week. So I'll have to think about it. But I'll probably say spinny for next week. This week, no spinny. So no's get the point here. How many people? 26. They fly now. Now this again, this is a for fun question because we know in Rebels the Inquisitors use their spinning lightsabers as helicopters. It's one of the things fans hate from Rebels. It's pretty universally hated using a lightsaber as a helicopter blade, and they had to retcon how that worked and to explain it because it's really dumb. but I don't think. Hey, very good, Meg. Awesome. We might get helicopter spinny next week. I think we'll get spinny, but I don't know if we'll ever get helicopter in live action. Come to think of it, Reva, she could have chased down the snow speeder. It's not the snow speeder, but I think of it that way from Hoth, right? So she could have chased that down by using her helicopter blade, right? She could have just pursued him, and up she goes. That would have been awesome. It did not happen. I say awesome, ironically. No. So no helicopter. Let's see, 38. Everybody, again, good job, everybody. Look, I'm always saying no on that. Stormtroopers, more than one are seen together. What was Santa thinking? What was Santa thinking? I said no. The brain just didn't work for me this last week. I said more than one. No, I said no. Oh my goodness, that's a knuckleheaded answer. Yes, we did get more than one together, and 37. Look, we had one knucklehead say no. we had one harebrained response that said no. That would be me. That would be me. I am the only idiot that said no. Oh my goodness, Santa. We're gonna have this last week the Wall of Fame only had 2 people on it. Green Bear and Sheev the Wise. This week we might have 37 on it. I don't know. It's not going well for Santa. Force powers are used by someone. Something obvious. Yes, indeed, that did happen. So we'll say yeses get the point here. Replace all. 37 instances, so almost everybody said yes. Poor Matt Risman. Matt, sorry, buddy. Someone rides a speeder bike or a Vespa. So no. RF Gaming said, I almost said no on that one. But you did. No's get the point here. No speeder bikes, no Vespas. Much to Baymax's chagrin. He loves those Vespas. He really wants more. He's not here to defend himself. Meg, if I don't make the Wall of Fame, I'm on exile on Dagobah. I think, look, like I said, could be 37 people on the Wall of Fame this week. Air speeders. No, it says speeder bike, right? Someone rides a speeder bike or Vespa. So, no, air speeders don't count. So, Kenobi uses a blaster. Again, Santa... I said he wasn't going to use a lightsaber and he wasn't going to use a blaster. Yikes. He used both. And so, yikes. Santa, what are you, I get 18 last week and come in a little over arrogant this week, I think. Replace all. 14. A droid is referred to by name. Dang it. I thought for sure as Reva was interrogating Leia, that Leia would say, don't hurt my friend Lola, it's something like that. I thought she was going to call out to Lola as Reva was holding her. And no. Sad. Look at all the yeses, though. So at least I'm not losing to too many people. So no's get the point here. We had 2 people. 2 people get a point there. So, yeah, I didn't have my coffee when I did my predictions, Fitz. I just... Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think we're getting the old Santa sandbag week. Everybody's going to be on the Wall of Fame except me. No. I wonder if a magic maker will beat me this week. I'll be on the Wall of Shame if I lose to a magic maker. So there we go. Someone calls Luke and or Leia by name. Yes, of course, that did happen. So let's just get the point here. Obi-Wan as well as Reva called her by name. Non-human species speaking a line in another language that gets subtitled, translated for us. No, I said no there as well. Now, this next one we're going to have to have a discussion about because the Inquisitors don't like each other too much, right? they fight and or argue with each other, right? The Inquisitors fight or argue with each other. You know what? You're not wrong, Fitz. At least I won't be on Mustafar for a week. That happened. If you guys missed it, my friend Sheev the Wise, I lost a bet to him. Had to be in the Invader's lair for a week. That was no fun. That joke didn't work out. In my head, it was starting to become a joke. It just didn't work. It didn't. I stopped myself. Inquisitors fight or argue with each other. Did they? I mean, there's animosity between them. They don't like each other much, the fifth brother and Reva especially. But did they argue with one another or fight with one another? Vader choked Reva and in the scene replicated from The Last Jedi, where Snoke is punishing Hux, right? And Hux says, I've got them on the end of a string. And then Snoke says, well done, right? So we get the same sort of thing. Vader's choking the snot out of Reva, and Reva's like, oh, I've got him on the end of a string. She didn't say that. The same thing, right? But they did badmouth each other, right? Definitely antagonistic. Yeah, but I don't think that he actually fought, right? It fits. If it gets me a point, then they fought. Doesn't matter what was in the show. What did I say? If I said yes, then yes. That's definitely what happened. Definitely. I think we have to give Nose the point here. So Nose get the point. Replace all. Only 3 people said no. So we see star lines, the light tunnel of a ship inside hyperspace. Now, I'm hopeful for it. We've not seen it at all in the series, and that's a big Star Warsy thing, right? That you get these hyperspace tunnels, and we didn't get it. We haven't gotten it for the whole series. I should just make a rant video. Not my Star Wars. No hyperspace tunnels. I kid. But seriously, where are the hyperspace tunnels? It could have very easily happened, right? It could have happened. The whole scene there where they're inside and we're almost there. That whole thing could have been there, right? So we see the star lines, light tunnel. I said yes. I knew that from what Jason told me, we're going to visit multiple planets. And I knew that some of the things that were going to happen. And I thought that perhaps as we were transitioning from one place to another, we would get that. It didn't happen. Chillmonger. There you go. There's the thumbnail, right? There's the thumbnail, Chillmonger. No hyperspace because Lucasfilm hates the fans. There fits. There's another thumbnail for you. FX cutbacks. No hyperspace tunnel. Yeah, you have to put like Kathleen Kennedy with the red laser eyes and a hyperspace tunnel behind her, and that as your thumbnail, right? That's how you get the clicks. That's maybe Meg's video today will have that. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm teasing. So Nose get the point here. No hyperspace tunnels. Dang it. Dang Ferrick. 18 people there. A new planet or moon is visited for the first time. Yes, that did happen when we went to visit with O'Shea Jackson's character. That planet's a different planet. I can't recall the name of it right off the bat, but that's a different planet they were on there, where Kenobi was getting his Bacta treatment. Was that Jabim? Yeah, maybe that was Jabim. So yes, we did visit that for the first time in live action. Yes, is get the point there. 32 people, of course, everybody said that. And then I knew I got two questions right. The runtime greater than or equal to 45 minutes. Indeed, it was not. So Nose get the point here. I explained that before the episode started. Only 10 of us. So I did make up a point. And then look at this. 11. Santa's down there at 11. Didn't even make it to the teens. Look at all you with the teens. My Reva interrogates Leia for the bonus point. Yeah, I get that. So 12. 12 is the number to meet or beat to get on the Wall of Fame this week. Where's a Magic Maker? Look, a Magic Maker's already got 13. Santa's already on the Wall of Shame. Oh, no. Oh, Santa. Oh, my goodness. Not doing well this week at all. Not good. So here we go. We're going to go through these bonus questions together. And let me tighten this up so we can see more. Yeah. A lot of people on the Wall of Fame this week. Leia, interrogated by interrogation droid. No, not by an interrogation droid. By Reva did the interrogation. They did put her on the table. We're backing her in to get the chemical put in. Hey, Daniel Fisher, good to see you. Santa did the takeaway is Santa did really poorly this week in the predictions. Loved the episode. I thought it was really good. Maybe an 8 out of 10, something like that. Ben calls out to Qui-Gon. McNay. Ben calls out to Qui-Gon. I don't think he did. There was the little thing at the beginning where he was in the back of the tank and it was juxtapositioned with Anakin in the back of the tank, and both of them. But I don't think he did call out to Qui-Gon, so no point there. But you made the Wall of Fame, McNay. Oh, Brandon Voss. Kenobi in a back to tank. Indeed. Queen Wine. Vader force chokes an Inquisitor. Oh boy, did he. Reva was not not in his good graces. He's like, I told you, don't screw up. But he did. But she did anyway. So, yep. Leia is taken to the Fortress Inquisitorius. Baymax with the bonus point. A magic maker. Reva faces Ben. Yeah, you guys. Reva faces Ben. No, I mean she was on Inquisitorius. Ben was across the way, but it's not like they were facing off with one another, nor did they battle one another. So I don't think that the spirit of the question or the answer is yes fits. Reva was in Poodoo with Vader. No kidding. Let's see. Reva faces Ben. No bonus point for a magic maker, but still on the Wall of Fame this week. Everybody with 12 or more makes the Wall of Fame this week. Novak needs a point to make it, but he says the Grand Inquisitor returns. Oh no. Not yet, Novak. No point. Just missed the Wall of Fame. Sorry about that. I think so far Novak's the only person who hasn't made it. We'll have to see who else. Leia is taken to Nur, Fortress Inquisitorius. Yes, Sheev the Wise, on there for 2 weeks in a row. Look, Star Cabal. Star Cabal, who's been here on the chat, on the watch this morning. I think Obi-Wan duels Reva to get Leia back. Oh, Star Cabal. He did go to Fort Inquisitorius to get Leia back, but he did not battle with Trev GI Tract. Yeah, that's funny. My initials are BM, Brian Miller. So it's bad. It's bad for me too, in that same sort of sense. The abbreviation BM in a hospital. A lot of times you can't get released from your room until you've had a BM. Oh no. Oh no. But anyway, Darth Chaos. We go to Jabim and get a cameo. Darth Chaos. Yeah, I'll give you that point. Fitz made it on the Wall of Fame. So he sees his name down there at the bottom. You did quite well. Maul Walker. Clone Wars flashbacks. Oh no point there. Abby, Kenobi and Leia are reunited by the end of the episode. Yes, Abby, very good job. Daniel Fisher. Daniel, you had a rough week too. Me too. I feel bad for you. No bonus point for Daniel Fisher. Only 8. Trev, you didn't have to spell it out. Abby, double points. Abby did a good job. Jared Dyer, flashback when Reva was first found by the Empire. Oh, that would have been cool, but no, that didn't happen. So no point there. Let's see. Jared. Here we go. 0. Leia has two submissions, but we have to take the second. 12 or more made the Wall of Fame. So Leia, your second submission, just like last week, we had you got less points in your second submission than your first, but Santa did so poorly. You're still on the Wall of Fame. Congratulations, Leia. Oh my goodness. Levi Bond, our good friend from over at All New Nerds. Levi Bond. Obi-Wan has a Book of Boba-like flashback. Oh, he did not. No bonus point for Levi Bond, but still on the Wall of Fame. There's Fitz with 16. Look at that. Fitz. Obi-Wan arrives at Jabim and sees Quinlan Voss. Oh, no Quinlan Voss. So no bonus point for you, Fitz. But my goodness, 16 out of 20. That's really good. We meet new Force-sensitive people, TVC. No, I think maybe next week we might actually get to see that. But so far, no. We meet Ice Cube's son, Trev. Oh, O'Shea Jackson. We did get that. O'Shea Jackson did show up there. So Ben might have had back to Force backs. Well, he might have, but we didn't have that, the scene like that. So we saw some guys in the Jurassic Park Amber. That doesn't count, TVC. No, that's not flashback. That's although. They are preserved. The gold package. We finally see the end of the adventure with Leia, and she returns home to her family. Oh, not quite the gold package, but still on the Wall of Fame. Congratulations. Dawn needs 1 point to make it. Let's see, does she make it? Kenobi starts to train again. He thinks back to training sessions with the Anakin. Oh, missed it by one episode. That's the next episode. So Dawn missed the bonus point. Missed the Wall of Fame by just 1 point. Dang it. Daniel Fisher. Sorry, my GI tract was backed up. My border dad joke. Nice, Daniel Fisher. Let's see, Ronnie. Reva will tell Leia her motivation. Oh, you know what? She sort of did. But, I mean, in a way. She didn't actually, spell it out. But she did talk about how people were let down. Let's put it that way, from the Jedi. So I'm going to give you the bonus point, Ronnie. 16, up there with our good friend Fitz. Green Bear on the Wall of Fame this last week. Green Bear. O'Shea Jackson plays a character called. I got one ahead. Obi-Wan's taking a community of Force users in hiding. Well, we kind of know that. Meg, no point to Ronnie. Meg says no points to Ronnie. Don't give Ronnie that point. Okay, you guys are rough. I said, look, Ronnie, it's not my fault. Green Bear. Obi-Wan takes community of Force users. Well, he was taken to Jabim, we believe, and that's where the Force users are. But we don't have that confirmed in the story. We know that outside the story based on Jason Ward's leaks, but we don't have that in the story yet. So I can't give you that point. Still on the Wall of Fame, though. Quite well done. Here we go. Nutmeg. Spicy Meg today, but Nutmeg right here. Star Wars Meg. O'Shea Jackson plays Roken. Indeed, he did. Meg makes it onto the Wall of Fame this week. Good job, Meg. RF Gaming Channel. Prequel era flashbacks. No. Let's see. Mike Yaney. O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s character. Yes, we did. KG. Flashbacks. Oh, that's a pretty safe bet, but no point this week. Reva gets mad that Obi-Wan gets away. Normie's the nerd. She did get mad that he got away, but he said, Kendall went one extra step and said in episode 3. She gets mad that she gets mad that he got away in episode 3. Here's a lesson for y'all. When on these bonus points, sometimes too much information is too much information. You should, sometimes less is more. And in this case, had you said Reva gets mad at Obi-Wan getting away, or that Obi-Wan got away, you get a point. Episode 3, I can't give you the point because she's mad that he got away again. So I have to say no. Ducky Momo, we get a flashback. No bonus point for you, Ducky. No. But here's the thing. Ducky got 13 points. Ducky was 1 point ahead on the season. He's 1 point ahead of Santa on the season. This is another point. So now Ducky is 2 points ahead on the season. Eligible for that merch giveaway we're going to give after episode 6. I've got to catch 2 more. Ducky says, we 100% did not. We, we did. I did not see a flashback scene. Come on. Flashback to their fight. You guys, I know how we all feel about Ducky getting points. He flashed back to the fight they had in the quarry. You guys, you're gonna make me give Ducky another point. You're gonna put him 3 points ahead of me. What are you guys doing? I blame this on you. All right, Ducky, I'll give you the point. So I think I said somebody else said something about prequel era flashback. Yeah, we didn't get prequel era, so I can't give that. But you guys are giving points, just giving points to Ducky. I'm trying to not, and you guys are just saying, "No, give him the point, Santa." So we see Luke in this episode. Timo, no, we didn't get Luke. Fitz, I appreciate it. You're a good friend. You're a good friend. We didn't see any flashbacks, you know? Ducky, glad I woke up at the right time. You know? The Grand Inquisitor go up and arrest Reva. Not yet. And we talked about how in the finale they may be changing the ending. We may get that, but not yet. So no point there. Luke Miller, 52 minutes. This is an example of giving too much information. 52 is too specific. And you kind of doubled down on the greater than 45 minute, and it was less than. So no bonus point. Obi-Wan eats an animal he killed. Chillmonger. I like where you're coming from, my friend. Not even close. Chillmonger. Obi-Wan eats an animal he killed. No point for Chillmonger. Look, Chillmonger, sorry, he did not make the Wall of Fame. Oh my goodness, Chillmonger. Leia, Geeky Girl Sisters, our new friends. Leia sees Padme in a Force dream or something like that. That would have been cool, but no point for Leia, or for Geeky Girl Sisters. Sorry about that. Dawn, we see a flashback of Anakin and Obi-Wan in a Clone Wars setting. It turns into a Rise of Skywalker moment. Obi-Wan being treated for that burn. I see where you're going for there, but no, it didn't happen. And then lastly, Skywalker's Academy. Kenobi healing in Bacta. Yes, get the bonus point. So we've got Leia. Thank you so much, Leia. I love you too. So much fun. Good to have you here. What's the Wall of Fame cutoff, Ducky? It's a very low bar this week. Santa had a bad week. I only had 12 points, so the cutoff is 12 points. And for the season overall, let me see if I can pull up this for you guys, just so you can get an idea where we are. Let me open up the season totals. Kenobi predictions. Here we go. Just for the season overall total, you can kind of see where you line up. I had 62. I'll kind of scroll through here so you can find your name and see how many points you have. I will be adding these together. So there's Meg at 56, for example. So she's 8 points behind, but today caught up by quite a few. Baymax just 3 points behind. Today caught up. He may be ahead of me on the season as well. But that daggone duck, he went at 2 more up. So the Simon Cowell of Star Wars. I'm. It didn't go well for me this week. Did not go well for me at all this week. So I'll be adding your points to the season totals here, and we'll see how everybody's doing on the season as a whole. Trev, I saw Trev's been playing along. Where's Trev here? Trev down at 39. You missed week 1. So Trev missed week 1. Hard to make up for a week, but there you go. Oh my goodness! So, hey, this is a lot of fun. One of the most fun times I have of the week, spending time with you guys, watching Star Wars together, going through these predictions is just a fun way for us to kind of go back through the episode, talk about what happened, maybe what didn't. Again, I'm quite positive on this episode. I feel quite good about it. Again, I'm up around an 8 out of 10 on the episode. My only drawbacks would be there's a couple of wonky image shots like that didn't look finished. The lighting was off on one. The speeder coming in on the other looked the CG on that was just awkward, so it didn't quite look that great. So for me, most of the points come off, of the two. I only took 2 points off. They come off because of maybe some unfinished production kind of things, post-production kind of things. The other is that it's just a short episode, right? This was an in-between. But I would take issue with anybody saying that this was a filler episode because quite a bit happened here to move the story forward in multiple aspects. We got Leia being interrogated by Riva, and that whole deal there. I thought that was really good. It's your stream. Put yourself on the wall of fame, not shame. Leia, thank you for that. Thank you for that. But the rule is, if I lose to a magic maker, then I have to go on the wall of shame for the week. So I would. There you go. I just give myself an extra 5 points for hosting the show. I should get. I should get. Oh my goodness. This was not a filler episode. A lot happened here. Important things happened here. For all of the. I see what you did there, Trev. Whatever it takes to beat Ducky. Lola getting the tracker input. Kenobi. Look, I loved it. I thought it was a really, really strong episode. Really important. So Meg thinks it's by her honest onion. Meg has an honest onion. Many of us judge ourselves off of an honesty rating. But Meg has you've heard of Magic 8 Ball. Where you can ask the Magic 8 Ball, Magic 8 Ball, what should I do today? And it'll tell you, am I going to win the lottery tonight? And it'll say, yeah, no chance, something like that. Meg has an honest onion, and she asks it, is this poorly executed? And her honest onion said, no, not deal. No, I know you meant opinion. I know you did. Yeah, this was the Save the Princess episode. Absolutely. So Trev says for him, episode 1's an 8. I agree with you. I said an 8. Episode 2, which he said here, is also an 8. I think I gave episode 2 a 9. Episode 3, I gave a 9 plus. You gave it a 7.5. I gave it like a 9.5. Episode 4, a 7, so I gave it an 8. For him, so far the season's like a 7.5 out of 10. So I'm more like an 8.5 out of 10. So that's fair. That's fair. Very good take, Trev. Ducky, one of my least favorite. And things just don't jive with the rest of the season. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to watch Meg's breakdown, and I have to catch some of the other opinions just to kind of see where people's heads are on this. But just my initial take on it, I loved it. I thought it was great. I loved the score. I loved the pacing. I loved the story. All of it. So I'm feeling really good about it. So that's what I've got. We've got a Mike Porter dad joke. We need to get to the Mike Porter dad joke, and I did not get it pulled in before I started the review here. So let me just bring this up on the Mike Porter dad joke. Share this on the stream and hit Mike Porter dad joke of the day. It's Star Wars edition. I gotta increase this so you guys can read it. What did young Leia say to the Inquisitor? Leave me alone. Oh, Mike Porter. Very good dad joke today, Mike Porter. Right on point. Right on point. Yeah, why don't they have Kevin Kiner, the Kiner brothers, do some of the live action shows for music? Is that surprising? I guess it somewhat is, Trev. I know they're super busy doing the animated projects, and they even in that interview they did just a couple weeks ago. They were it's been more than a month ago now. They were talking about there's another animated project they were also working on, and so I think they're just busy doing other Star Wars projects. They've kind of got them shoehorned in this animated direction. Would I love to see them do a live action? Yeah, that'd be cool. They do a great job. So yeah, Ronnie, you did make the Wall of Fame. You did make the Wall of Fame, but this week Santa's on the Wall of Shame. Hey, Quentin Time Podcast is here. Hey, I started watching his interview with X-Wing this morning, and I'm about half an hour in. I loved it. So far, so good. There's another hour for me to watch today. Thank you for that, Quentin. I love Quentin Time Podcast. I love the Quentin Time interviews. He does a fantastic job. This week, talked to X-Wing, and I'm enjoying the interview so far. It's quite good, quite good. All right. Well, I think with that, my friends, we're going to call it a day. I've got some debugging of code to do. There are some issues that the client is reporting, so I've got to get that all sorted out. Got to get that all sorted out today. I'll be listening to some of the reviews today. We'll catch you all tomorrow as we do our fan film review with a Magic Maker, and then we're going to open up for a community stream for the second half of the show, and we can let you guys come in and talk about your thoughts for Kenobi or whatever the Star Wars topic might be that you've got something that you want to talk about. You can join tomorrow. That'll be for all of us that are members, either on YouTube or in Patreon. And I told you guys, and I've got a hold to this. We need to close out with our Patreon questions. We're going to treat them like we do. We're going to treat these Patreon questions like we do with our super chats. We're going to treat them just like super chats. So I'm going to go in here and pull up the. I'm going to go pull up our questions from. If I can get this to cooperate. Come on, show me. I want to see. Oh my goodness! Help me out here, Patreon. I'm logged in. I got to get it to. Here we go. Let me share this on the screen. We've got two questions here. Ducky Momo and Star Wars Meg with a couple of questions here in Patreon, and we want to treat our Patreon questions as if they were super chats. So today's Patreon questions. Meg says, in Revenge of the Sith, when Palpatine kills the Jedi Masters who accompany Mace Windu, a frame later, Kit Fisto's body's gone. He didn't take long at all to become one with the Force. Oh, I'm back. Are you guys still here? Oh my goodness. I had just started going through the Patreon super chats. I see 11 people still logged in. I just started going through the Patreon super chats, and wouldn't you know that the computer froze up on me, and I had to reboot. So we're almost back, and I was answering Meg's super chat. Star Wars Meg, I see. Hey, Chillmonger's still here. We've got RF Gaming Channel. Trev is still here. Good to see you guys. So let me see if I can get this to open back up, and we'll go through Meg's chat. Let me go back here and see if I can get that to come back. Come back. All right. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Almost there. Here we go. Share this screen. Meg asked a question, and I wanted to share with everybody. We said we were going to treat Patreon as if it were super chats, and we yes. The red on my hands. I told you guys it came from the Mio Energy. Sometimes elves got to be taken care of, and they leave stains. Oh my goodness! So let's see if I can get Meg's super chat to come up here, or her Patreon chat question. It's not. Let's try this again. Let's hit refresh. Come on, behave. Can you guys see it yet? Let me hide this. Let me try again. Try again. Oh my goodness. Window. Let's go to this one. Share. There we go. Show this. There we go. So here's Meg's question, and I appreciate Meg for kicking this off for us. In Revenge of the Sith, when Palpatine kills the Jedi Masters who accompany Mace Windu, a frame later, Kit Fisto's body is gone, even though we saw him die. He went to be with the Force, the cosmic Force, like, boom, gone right away. Oh, he didn't mess around. He was ready to go. Just shoot, straight out of there. So Kit Fisto's body's gone. So my question is, are the benefits of electrolyte-infused water overstated? Or do you think they actually improved or actively improve health? And I was just say, you guys know the Mio Energy. I go with the caffeine-infused water, and it certainly helps me with the caffeination. So I'm going to say electrolyte-infused water does it actively improve your electrolytes. Whether that improves your health depends on your hydration. Does it get you more electrolytes into your system? It certainly does. Oh, Ducky Momo here. Another question brought in through our Patreon is if Darth Plagueis and Astro Boy jumped into two separate escape pods, and you only had time to fire on which of them, who gets blown up? Oh, Ducky knows my. Hey, Trev became a member. Thank you so much. Ducky knows my opinion, Darth Plagueis, and I often troll on him quite heavily because people keep talking about Darth Plagueis all over the place, and nobody knows a daggone thing about Darth Plagueis. So I'm constantly hazing Darth Plagueis. But Astro Boy, Astro Boy's fine in anime. He's not fine in Star Wars. We need no Astro Boy in Star Wars. He has no place in Star Wars. Not my Star Wars, hashtag Astro Boy. I'm not having it. I'm not having Astro Boy in Star Wars. So if he jumped into an escape pod, I'm blowing that one up right now. Right now, Astro Boy's gone. He's Astro Boy is a goner. So you guys, that's how we're going to start treating the Patreon. I will open the question again. So we've addressed these two answers. So I will open a new one for every live stream we do. And if you guys would like to join the fun with Meg and Ducky Momo, please join as a member over on Patreon. You can do it for as little as $1, right? As little as $1 gets you access to Patreon supporters, and you can support through here as well. And it's cheaper than a super chat. It helps me out a great deal. It really does. Trev is also taking out Astro Boy. He's got to go. CGI Astro Boy with Nick Cage. Yes. So Patreon is the absolute best way to support content creators. They take less of an overhead than YouTube. YouTube takes 30% right off the top. So you give me a super chat for $10, a $10 super chat, $3 of that goes to YouTube. Santa gets $7. In Patreon, if you were to give the same $10, I would get 9 of those $10. So that's a much better deal. And so look, super chats are great. They certainly help. They help my channel. They help with the revenue. They help with everything I'm doing here. I truly appreciate them. And Meg is just she's so wonderful. She super chat. She's a Patreon supporter. She's doing all the things. She's just a lovely person. And Ducky Momo as well. Another just fantastic supporter. And if you guys want to help, just $1 on Patreon goes a long way to helping me, and I'll treat your chats as super chats. So that's a great way to get access there. And the money spent on Patreon does much better to support content creators. So if you're not supporting Meg on Patreon, please consider doing so. Our friend Jason Ward also. Yeah. Trev, I agree with you. Like YouTube, take a percentage capped at like $1 per super chat. Yeah. I see like a Nerd Theory. People donate like $50, $100. That's great. YouTube gets $30 of that 100. Goodness, and they certainly do create the platform for all of us, right? But another way that would be great for content creators is if YouTube had a subscription model. Like, for anybody can create a YouTube account. It does, as a content creator, you don't pay a thing. But maybe once you're unionized, once you're monetized, what if YouTube said for $50 a month, you get to keep your revenue? For some content creators, that'd be a much better deal. Content creator pays $50 and they get 100% of the revenue that comes to them through subscriptions and super chats. What if they did that? That would be great. Yeah, and they do the advertising as well. YouTube's making money hand over fist. So you want to support content creators, support me, support Meg, support Jason Ward of MakingStarWars.net. We all have Patreon accounts, so there's that. Will Morgan, yeah, we're back. We're just wrapping it up. We just went through our Patreon questions. So I got everything taken care of there. I've got to go back to my day job. Got to take care of those elves. Ralph Dupree, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. And Travis, good to see you guys. Baymax, make it in late. I give it at least an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 on this episode. It was a great episode. Really did like it. Quentin, if we do Patreon, do we get the same YouTube benefits? You get many of them. The only thing that you don't get on Patreon is the badge. So there's a loyalty badge that's part of YouTube. The longer you support the channel, that badge upgrades every so often. So we've created a $1 tier on YouTube as well. So let's say you're a $10 or a $5 a month supporter on YouTube. You could back that all the way down to $1 and keep your badge. Keep your badge, and that will continue to advance. You'll continue to move forward. And then if you were to put the $5 over on Patreon, you would save $4 a month, going from $10 to $5, or just adding $1 to your support a month. You get both. So there you go. Will Morgan says the pacing and the look of this was the most Star Wars. Chow found her groove in this one. I agree with you that, but a lot of people are disappointed. I think again, I said this earlier that at least my perception is that people's expectation for Kenobi was going to be a lot of Kenobi and Vader, like 80% or more of the show would be Kenobi and Vader together, like going at it, chess moves, trying to outwit and outplay each other. And it would be this big confrontation between Kenobi and Vader, or several confrontations over the period of all 6 episodes. And I said, if this was like a 3-hour movie, it's like people just wanted 3 hours of nonstop action, go. No story, just action. But to me, I was more the opposite. I was more like just my own thing. I wanted like 80% story, 20% action versus 80% action, 20% story. Right. So that's just me. That's where I am. I enjoyed the episode tremendously. I thought it was really well done, and I'm very happy with it. So, yeah, Ralph, they just wanted more, just more, right? And that's why I gave it an 8 out of 10 because it was short, and there was a couple of scenes that looked like they could use a little more post production. So, other than that, all right. With that, guys, I've got to cut out. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate you guys being here. I've had a lot of fun this morning. So I hope you have a wonderful day, my friends. And until next time, you all, Merry Christmas, and may the Force be with you always. Bye-bye.
Talking through the news from a galaxy far away. Toys and book reviews, positivity all the way. Come and join the fun, subscribe and like away. Movie news and show reviews, it's like Christmas every day. Oh, Star Wars Santa, Star Wars Santa, the Star Wars Santa Show. Oh, what fun it is to chat on the Star Wars Santa Show. Oh, Star Wars Santa, Star Wars Santa, the Star Wars Santa Show. Oh, what fun it is to chat on the Star Wars Santa Show. Ho, 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 ho. Hot dang, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat tonight on the Star Wars Santa Show. He can feel your presence. So join the chat, loosen up and have some fun with Star